Juggler Ninja Enterprise has already been widely adopted in the call center and contact center industry in Europe, and less cost-sensitive market segments follow recently. The concept is unique on the market. The enterprise solution from Global IP Telecommunications configures thousands of telephones in a corporation from a single computer. This alone allows for a noticeable cost reduction. Users log on with their Windows username, and the telephone fetches the configuration from the enterprise server from time to time. The server application runs on any Windows Server 2003 or 2008, 32 or 64-bit. We log on to the server application. The top level is the scheme level. The first of the 4 schemes available in this demonstration is a telephony network that I share with a couple of my friends. This could as well map your entire telephone network. A scheme contains user groups and telephone accounts, as well as a fully customizable telephone. This means that your company or your branch office will own their tailor-made telephone. Why this? Because the telephone could help users by calling web pages to take notes during telephone conversations, or to store audio on a server automatically. The latter is typical for contact centers. Of course, are the groups of users the core of the user administration. In this demo, only 2 users are available, Humphrey and Margaret. And these are the settings for Humphrey. His account is active, his Windows username identifies him, but it is also possible for this system to identify a user with a computer name or a computer's IP address or other options. And here are Humphrey's SIP telephony server settings, which can of course be edited. Here we see clearly that the telephone only supports a single SIP telephony server. We can change that. All that needs to be done is to configure the telephone. You'll now discover the incredible power of this enterprise solution. We simply customize the telephone. A click at the telephone parameters allows to adjust all the telephone settings. We change the number of SIP proxies to 4, and the phone will subsequently allow for use with up to 4 telephony servers concurrently. If we go back to the group settings, we see the effect immediately. Humphrey and Margaret suddenly have up to 4 SIP servers where their phone can log on at the same time. As an example, they can receive and make calls with different telephony providers. Let's take a closer look at the configuration of the telephone by clicking at the scheme parameters. Your phone will have 6 lines, 1 telephony server. The account settings are either visible to the user or not. Any feature of the telephone can be adjusted the way you need it in your company. These are the account settings. They include SIP server settings, which are typically provided by the enterprise server. But all settings can as well be pre-placed. Codecs can be enabled or disabled here. Finally are the settings saved, and we can compile our own customized telephone. We build a setup which can be deployed to everybody in the company with the help of a script. From here we can download the setup. MSI install packages can alternatively be created. Enterprise software telephony from Global IP Telecommunications is the most powerful deployment and control software on the market. The future of enterprise telephony is right here. Cloud support, instant messaging, encryption, and great audio and video quality. Carrier-grade software telephony from Global IP Telecommunications.